Good evening and welcome to this month's edition of the School Zone. I'm your student host, Jamie Sims. Tonight we begin our journey into the School Zone with a look at a special Veterans Day program at Robert Frost Elementary.
November 11th is Veterans Day, and a veteran is a soldier who has served his or her country. And today we honor those who have served our country and those who continue to serve our country. Maybe you have a relative and you made a star in our bulletin board, boys and girls, that had a special meaning for you as a family member or a friend who is currently a veteran or a veteran that served in a war and has since passed away. The history of Veterans Day started at the end of World War I. In the year 1918, and that's when a treaty was signed on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. And so here we are. November is the 11th month on the 11th day, and which will be tomorrow. So that meant that the war was over. So from then on, they changed it from Armistice Day to Veterans Day in June in 1954.
Give me a show of hands on how many kids in the room know a veteran or have someone in their family. Look at that. That is just about everybody. I bet you each and every one does. It's a very important day to, all right. It's a very important day to honor those that have served. It started in World War I. They kind of changed it later on to honor all veterans. Well, I'm home right now, and a lot of my fellow military men and women are home. There's a lot of folks that are still in dangerous spots around the world. So when it comes to tomorrow, make sure that you think about your family and your friends and all those people that you know that still might be over in harm's way.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Williams. I'm the principal at Robert Frost Elementary. We had a program today honoring our veterans for Veterans Day. It's part of an overall theme that we've been working on this year at Robert Frost called Road to Respect. And each month we celebrate a certain theme. This month of November we've been celebrating community and civic duty in terms of what we can do to make our community at Robert Frost in Sioux Falls a better place. So the program today accented, as I said, Veterans Day that we're celebrating tomorrow with a veteran here at Robert Frost School who's also a parent, our Boy Scouts who are leading the pledge, and then also we had some songs by our primary grades that help celebrate Veterans Day.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the students placed in the basket and what will happen with those?
Each grade level participated by making either a thank you card or some kind of an art project that shared their appreciation for serving for their country, for veterans that are currently doing it and have done it in the past. They will be delivered to the Veterans Administrative Hospital and then other places too where we can share them our appreciation for serving for our country. Also, again, this disabled veterans also showed their appreciation for us by giving us the Forget-Me-Not pansies that we'll be wearing for the rest of the day and tomorrow in celebration of Veterans Day.
The Special Education Cluster class at Washington High School has found a unique way for students to be involved with their school activities. Students in the cluster program have been making lanyards to hold students' IDs. Let's take a look.
Christy Van Meteren from Washington High School Cluster. What we're having the kids do is make lanyards for the name tags. We thought at the beginning of the school year it'd be fun to make them for ourselves, and then we had a lot of compliments. So we decided to make them for staff and students as a way for everybody to show their own personality. We thought maybe wearing the IDs wasn't going to go over as well with some students, so we thought if they could pick out something to display their ID, that they'd be willing to wear it a little bit more. We have our kids making these, and it is good fine motor skills, for them, it is money skills because they take the city transit to Hobby Lobby and purchase the beads and the string, and it's teaching them how to access the community. And in the process, sometimes they get to go out for lunch and then ride the city bus back. And the social skills when they're selling the lanyards with the interaction with the regular ed kids. We are actually meeting a lot of their IEP goals by just this one activity, and they enjoy it, and we enjoy it, and it's a fun skill for them to do. And we have variability of kids. We have bigger beads for the kids who have a harder time stringing them, and
What do you charge for a lanyard?
we charge $5 a lanyard, and the money has, up until this point, gone to purchase more beads, but now we're starting to make a profit. And what we plan on doing with the money is purchasing another recliner for our classroom, and students want a DVD player, so we're going to try to purchase a DVD player instead of the VCR that we have right now.
My name is Nathan.
Nathan, can you tell us about making lanyards and what you do?
Our whole class is doing lanyards for teachers all around the school. My dad just bought one.
All right, and what's good about making those? What do you like doing about it?
I have scissors that helps me work with lanyards here at Washington High School.
All right. Thank you, Nathan.
In January 2002, Washington High School dedicated some special murals designed for their auditorium foyer. It was decided that some Native American oral histories should be recorded to enhance the meaning of the murals. Art Warbinet, former director of Native American Services, went on the road with a camera in hand to capture these special stories from a variety of individuals. A series of 30 programs was put together here at OWL TV. This series was designed to fit into the high school's history curriculum. Each public high school will receive a copy of each program to be used at the appropriate times. Here is a sample of what these videos contain.
I grew up as a little boy in the 40s. We didn't have technology then, like tape recorders, radios, TV. So evenings were spent listening to storytellers. We used to, in the evening, us boys would get together, and we had 5 storytellers in our community. And this is during winter time. So we'd select a storyteller, but they all specialize in different things. And we'd select our storyteller, and we'd go to his or her house, and we'd chop wood for them for the night. Then we haul water for them. Then we'd go home and eat supper, and come back later, and they'll have a little space for us to set. And then they will begin. And this is how we learn about our history, both good and the tragedies, particularly Wounded Knee tragedy, Sand Creek, Battle of Little Bighorn, Battle of Rosebud, the reservation era, the history of our people, and we learn about our healers, different medicine men. We learn about spirits. We hear stories about the ceremonies, the traditions that people have.
What was known as the Akichita, the societies, were elite groups of young men that we could say today served our people, such as in today's societies as the Special Forces of the United States Armed Forces, or the Green Berets, or the Navy SEALs, or compared to them, these were elite warrior societies that formed. They were very demanding. To be inducted into one of these could range anywhere from your puberty age of 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. but your first preliminary jobs to go out was to serve the older members of the Akichita societies, these warrior societies, as water bearer or one who took care of the horses or to gather the wood or to cook for the warrior societies. But you went with them under what we refer to in the Lakota language as Zuya, is either their adventures or their raiding parties of other Indian tribes, or when they had skirmishes with the U.S. Army. At a point you were finally asked to join them and to go into battle with them. And you earned your status by the accomplishments that you made out there. And each accomplishment, each deed earned you an eagle feather. As you progressed through life, these eagle feathers were collected, and at a point in time in life, you were recognized to officially wear these eagle feathers in public. And being given this recognition and this honor there was quite an accomplishment for young men that at the time of our people, each young man strived to earn these eagle feathers.
Today I'm going to be speaking about what it is to be a veteran, what it is to be a, a warrior, and utilizing 4 values of being a veteran or a warrior. They are bravery, fortitude, generosity, and wisdom. So in today's society, we look at being a warrior as staying in school, with the young people, as adolescents, or as elementary, to stay in school, to begin those early years, and looking at the peer pressures that exist, and not allowing the others to direct your way in your life, and the negative influences, by staying in school to seek the future.
We end tonight's program with a look at the early childhood education programs available in the Sioux Falls School District.
Early childhood years, from birth to 5, are some of the most important in a child's entire life. Children's early experiences affect the quality of their present lives, as well as their later ability to learn and reason. During the time children are born and go to school, they are developing new skills at a faster rate than they will at any other time in their lives. Through research and through our own work with young children, we've seen that children who come to kindergarten with social and readiness skills have an easier time learning basic skills such as reading, writing, and math. These children also tend to get along better with other children as well as with adults. Early childhood is an exciting time for parents as we interact with our children and watch what they can do. We offer parents the opportunity to learn about their child's development through our early childhood screening program. Our screening will help you see how your child is learning the skills that preschoolers need to know. The Sioux Falls Public Schools have 2 screening programs, one for infants and toddlers and the other for preschoolers ages 3 to 5. Both programs begin with a call to the screening office at 367-8488, where the clerical staff will assist you in scheduling an appointment that is convenient for you and your child. A limited number of evening appointments are also available. Staff will provide you with a list of information that you may choose to bring with you to the appointment. This list includes things like birth certificates, immunization records, and Social Security number. These and other documents will be necessary should you decide to enroll your child in one of the district's early childhood programs. What does the screening for infants and toddlers look like? An early childhood teacher or developmental specialist will come to your home or your child's daycare to do the screening using a tool that is developed for very young children. That person will visit with you and your child to see how they are learning skills in the following areas. Social, your infant or toddler's awareness of and response to other people. Motor, how your infant or toddler moves. Language, what your infant or toddler understands, how the child uses sounds and words. Self-help, how your infant or toddler uses his or her hands and helps him or herself. Following the screening, you'll receive information on your child's development compared to other children at their age level, as well as suggestions for you in helping your infant toddler learn new skills. If there are concerns for development, the screener may suggest a more thorough evaluation. The evaluation is scheduled for another day, also at your home or daycare, and gives a more detailed look at all developmental skills. Evaluations are conducted by a teacher, a nurse, and a speech therapist, and if there are more motor concerns, a physical and/or occupational therapist. A team will make one more visit to your home to discuss the evaluation results and write an individualized family service plan, or IFSP, as needed. Any services that your child may need will be provided in your home or child's daycare setting free of charge. The primary focus of these services will be to help you and the daycare provider, if appropriate, learn more ways of helping your child reach their developmental potential. For the preschool child ages 3 to 5, the screening process is a little different in that children usually come to the screening office for their appointment. The screening tool is designed specifically for preschoolers and includes many hands-on activities in the areas of motor, large and small motor movements.
Okay, well, Victoria, today we're going to play some school games. First thing I want you to do is some cutting. I want you to cut that line right down the middle. Do you have a scissors at home?
Yeah.
Concepts. Learning concepts such as colors, shapes, and numbers.
I have some shapes here now. What shape is that?
A circle.
What shape is that?
A box.
What's another name for that?
I spelled T-I-G-R-E.
Okay, and what shape is that?
A triangle.
Triangle. Where is the square at? Which one is a square? You're right. Good job.
Language. Understanding and using language.
I have a chair right here and a block. Put that block under the chair. Can you make it fit under there? You did it. Now put the block beside the chair. And now put it in front of the chair. Now make it go around the chair. And now put that block behind the chair. And now put the chair between those two blocks. Good job.
In addition to general development, children also complete hearing, vision, height, and weight assessments. While your child interacts with the screener, you as the parent will visit with a family service worker to learn about the various preschool programs offered by the Sioux Falls Public Schools. Programs are available for most children if parents elect to enroll them. Some programs, such as Head Start, require that families meet income or other guidelines in order to qualify. Some elementary schools have preschool programs available through their Title I program or accept children through tuition paid by their parents. In some cases, children with disabilities may qualify for a preschool program. The meeting with the family service staff will help you to learn about what options your child may have for a preschool program funded through the Sioux Falls Public Schools. Each has its own daily and yearly schedule depending on the specifics of the program. Some are half-day while others are full-day. Some run only during the school year while others are year-round. The family service worker or program administrator working with you and your child will help you learn about the options to consider for your child's program. Once the child has finished the screening activities, you'll meet with the screener to learn about your child's strengths in learning as well as any suggestions for learning additional skills. If there are concerns for learning in an area of development, the screener may discuss with you the opportunity for a complete evaluation to assess if your child may have a delay or disability. The evaluation is scheduled for another day and gives a more detailed look at all developmental skills. Evaluations are conducted by a teacher, a nurse, and a speech therapist, and if there are motor concerns, a physical and/or occupational therapist. Depending upon the needs and age of your child, a school psychologist may also be involved. Once all the assessments are completed, you will learn about the results at an IEP or Individualized Education Plan meeting at a school that offers preschool programs for young children with special needs. You will meet with a team to determine if your child qualifies for special education and the type of program that may best meet his or her needs. The preschool programs for children ages 3 to 5 in the Sioux Falls Public Schools all use the same curriculum and daily routine. The curriculum relies upon active learning, positive adult-child interactions, and key experiences that teach vital developmental concepts. Large and small group activities are part of the daily routine. Experiences emphasize language and literacy activities that will aid children in learning the necessary foundations for early school success in reading and math. Sioux Falls Public Schools early childhood programs welcome and encourage parents as active participants in their child's preschool experience. Ways that you may be involved include home visits, conferences, and volunteering inside or outside of the classroom. Parents are asked for ideas on how their child learns and goals that they have for their child. Parents are also given suggestions for ways to extend their child's learning from school to home. Parent education is also provided throughout the year on topics such as child development, social skills, and literacy, so parents can continue to be their child's first and best teacher. The preschool years from birth to 5 are a time when great opportunities for lifetime learning begin. Watching our children grow and celebrating their accomplishments is an exciting part of parenting. To learn more about your child's development through a screening or to learn about the programs offered to young children through the Sioux Falls Public Schools, please call 367-8488 and set up an appointment today. You may also visit us at www.sf.k12.sd.us under Exceptional Children's Services.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's journey into the School Zone. The School Zone will return in January. We at Owl TV wish for you a happy and safe holiday season. Good night.